Hello, hello! Welcome to Mahala Monday, just a tinge after our normal time. But we do apologize for a slight delay. But thank you very much for joining us. My name is Dugald. As always, I'm not alone. And I want to say the reason we're just a little bit after time, and I profusely apologize. I want to say it's Rhoda's fault.
Oh, my word.
But it's not. But apologies about that, everybody. It just, sometimes things happen, the weather and all of this.
Exactly.
And but here we are. There you are. There she is. Everything is where it's supposed to be. Lekker, man. Lekker. Welcome, welcome.
Welcome, Dougal. Welcome. Are you feeling just as chilly as me?
I am.
Yeah,
I'm rather
I was gonna say,
cold.
This morning started off very cold. Actually, right through the night, I was feeling very cold. And even this morning, it's about winter is kind of here, I can say.
Yeah.
So
I must say, I was fine up until the show just started. Now I'm just like, whoo.
Sun is set.
But listen, thank you very much for being with us tonight. Of course, as always, we ask you to like and share, more importantly as well. Definitely do us the big honor, the big favor to subscribe. That will be first prize for all of us. So please subscribe to it. Now, before we go any further, because tonight we were supposed to speak to Rafilu Seseyari. We were going to speak to Rafilu from 1828.
That's right.
That's what we were going to talk about. But we will do so in the near future. So we won't be talking to her tonight. So I know a lot of you have been looking forward to that, but we will be speaking to her in the very, very near future.
So sorry about that one. Definitely. Yeah. Things happen.
Things happen.
It's a live show, so you know what?
Things
you never
happen.
know what's going to
Things happen. This is it. None of this is made up, but what will be made up is where we go to now.
Yes.
No, it won't be. But listen, it's a live show. It's an interactive show. Of course, we always look forward to your questions and comments on what Rhoda has done. She's lined up some things for us to talk about, which we're going to give our opinion about. And of course, we would like you to join in on the action. Now, before we go any further, it is the 2nd of June, which is important, as we all know. And June, the month 6 of the year. But the 1st of June is important in the life of everything you see on the screen right now. Of everything you see there and everything that is made possible. And Rhoda, which is super important. And that is, of course, it was celebratory, wasn't it? The 1st of June.
It was, Dougal, it was. So, obviously, Nickay, which is basically the company that I'm the co-founder of, Nickay, which was the child.
Look at you blush there. She's like blushing.
The child that gave birth to Mahala Monday.
Yes.
Or the person that gave birth to Mahala Monday was Nickay. And it was Nickay's 23rd birthday, Dougal.
Wow.
23 years old. Can you believe it?
We're the same age.
There we go. So you can celebrate it with us.
Yes, I'm just a little bit over 23, but I remember walking around in nappies that day, being carried. I remember it very clearly.
Oh,
it was a Tuesday. It was a Tuesday. I remember everything, man. But 23 years.
23 years, and we've seen and done so much. And you know what was lovely was that obviously I've got my team that does the social media and that, and what they've actually done, which was quite beautiful and was a lovely surprise as well. We actually got some of our clients and some of our staff that actually made a little video clip that celebrated Nickay's birthday, which was, for me, it is the 23rd is definitely a big achievement in the business world. And I just wanted to show everybody. I didn't see it on social media because Sunday, obviously, a lot of people was busy and they didn't necessarily look at their social media. So if you missed it, this is the clip that was composed and compiled by our social media team, by Kayla herself, and then some of the guys as well.
Look, there's you.
Back end, and that is us.
Happy birthday, Nickay!
Happy birthday. Thank you so much for being a great team to work with and the best photographers ever. Love you lots. From a style car, PwC.
Happy birthday, Nickay. May you flourish and flourish and flourish for another 23 years and another 23 years and another 23 years.
Congratulations on your 23rd birthday. Thank you for being amazing and supporting us throughout the years, and here's to many more wonderful years to come and working with you.
You are a phenomenal example of true entrepreneurship, resilience and success. Good luck for the future.
Congratulations, Nickay, on your 23rd birthday. We hope you will have many more fabulous years to come, and thank you for all your love. You will always be our number one.
Is your 23rd birthday. Happy birthday, Nickay. May you be blessed, and may the next 23 years be as fantastic.
2002 was the magical year of capturing every moment And guess what, Nickay? You haven't missed a thing. Keep doing what you do. Happy birthday.
Happy 23rd birthday, Nickay. Wishing you many more successful years.
Happy birthday, Nickay.
Happy birthday, Nickay.
Happy birthday, Nickay.
This is Hunter Blue wishing Nickay the most happiest birthday. Happy birthday to you.
I wish you continued growth, success, and many more years of making incredible memories and impacting people's lives. A very happy birthday.
From all at Word Magazine, we wish you a happy 23rd birthday and many more creative years ahead of you.
Happy birthday, Nickay Productions. On behalf of Northern College's Marketing and Communication Department, we wish you a fantastic day and a wonderful year ahead.
Happy birthday, Nickay. Wishing you continued success and growth for the coming years.
Cheers on your journey.
Happy 23rd birthday, Nickay. Thank you for always making us look our best. Here's to the next 23.
Happy birthday, Nickay.
Happy birthday, Nickay.
Happy birthday, Nickay.
Happy birthday, Nickay.
Nice.
Did you notice that fork?
Nice.
Did you notice the fork?
No, I didn't notice the fork.
I was like, what's up with the fork? You know,
Yeah.
so I was told it's a trend that's happening at the moment,
Yeah. No, but very nice, very nice. And thank you very much to everybody who did that. So there, a lot of the clients, of course, industry people, everybody there.
Exactly.
Just a small sample there of all the people you engage with.
One of the clients on there, Dugald, we've been with them since our birth, basically. It was 2002. Which used to be Northern College now, but used to be Tygerberg College. And years ago, we started with them. And that time, we actually, I'll probably give my age away, we were using film even on that time. So we're talking about years ago. So I think it was in the 90s, even before we officially had our birth. And, these clients have been with us for all these years.
That's fantastic.
It's been changing, and the staff's been changing. But 23 years later, we're still with Northlink. So, it's one of our clients that we've built a relationship. And, you actually find in our industry, next minute you'll see the staff people move in companies, but yet the company stays. But the staff changes all the time.
Yeah. No, it is fantastic because obviously Nickay, they're synonymous with amazing quality and everything capturing the moment, which is there's some amazing displays there and images there at the back. When you said like you're giving your age away, I thought you were going to say charcoal sketch, but anyway, I'm glad you said film. But it shows how it really transcends to everything that you've done. Relevant. I mean, here's something that
we've done some international events as well. Google, as you can see, it's a round picture, and then obviously, as you can see, the Poland, Argentina, New York, and then specifically this picture on the left, the Saint Helena.
Yes.
That is so significant to us because that's one of our historical moments within Nickay, where we actually had the last trip. One of our photographers, Alfonso, went on this trip and he took the last voyage of the Saint Helena because they've got flights now, it's flying basically. But this was basically the last trip that the Saint Helena took. And because it's a British ship, they actually had a stamp that was approved by the Queen.
Yes.
Which was our photo. Yes. Our photo, Nickay's photo, was approved by the Queen, and it's a stamp now. So you can actually see it. And if you go to Britain, you can actually see, when you see the St. Helena stamp, it's our photo.
Yeah.
So that is very historical. And it was stamped by the Queen.
Yeah. So no, and I mean that is extraordinary. Exactly. It is really, really fantastic. So long may there be another 23 years, many after that to come as well, which is really fantastic. And I like all of this that's being displayed here with all the different things that you do. So very simple, you know who to contact then, for when it comes to live streaming, videography, having pics taken, definitely all sorts of photography. This is like the one-stop solution, isn't it?
That's your one-stop shop, Dugald. So we want to basically assist our clients in saying, what can we help you with on the social media side, which is your videography, photography, live streaming, videography. I'm saying videography again, but just all of the above. So instead of putting a stress on themselves, and I think because why we've actually got this long relationship with so many of our clients, I mean, if you go look at our clients, it's because of the fact they always say, you know what, when we see you, we know it's going to be, we're happy. Everything's going to be perfect.
Yeah.
So, because they put the responsibility on us and we see the project through till the end.
Yeah.
So, I think this is the reason why Nickay is still there where it is today. And then I just wanted to kind of just the birth also of Nickay, because everybody always asks me, what does Nickay, does it come from Nikon? So if you look at Nickay, N-I-C is actually my son's name, which is Dominique, the end of his name, and Kayla, which is Nickay, which is the end of my daughter's name. So it's a combined. So it's a legacy, basically, you know, that you want to leave, because when we started photography, it was always a case of, how come you're not mentioning it, Alfonso photography, photography? Because we wanted to leave a legacy. So that is exactly where the name comes from.
And it's only because there's 2 children, because if there was
right.
more, how long would that name have
then
been?
the name would have been much longer.
Gotta check.
Yeah.
But listen, Rhoda, may I just say to everybody with Nickay as well, may there be many, many more years. And definitely keep the gold standard that you have, because you're definitely the flag bearer, the torch carrier, as far as the industry goes. So,
and yeah, I want to take the opportunity as well, Dugald, because you know what? Your team is vital. Your team of Nickay is the most important. You know, you as the business or the owner, it's all good and well, but who actually makes the company is your team. So all my guys at the back, is Yugi, Sam, Kayla, there's so many of our freelancers as well that actually makes a massive impact. Clint, Ashley, Dougal, to name a few.
Well,
you know, I want to thank everybody. Thank everybody for always,
pleasure.
Always being there. So I mean, I know there's a few names. If I call you Dougal, I know you're there. And Clint, Ashley, exactly the same. It's just nice having you guys and people like that actually has your back. Makes it work.
Now, long may it continue. I hope long may it continue.
You.
Well done. And also, of course, Nickay is behind all of this you see right here on the screen. Like I said to you a short moment ago, the creators of Mahala Bande, the For Humanity project. So it's all there for you. What else, Rhoda, do you want to talk about?
Yes, so we had to obviously compile a few things that I picked up over. It has been on the news for some time, and I thought, you know what, let me pick Dougal's brain, because I love the way you tend to give your side to a story. And guys, as we said, it's our opinions, it's what we kind of think in our little heads. And my big thing I've always wanted to talk to you about, it was the Ramaphosa and Donald Trump Oval meeting.
Oh.
Yes. I thought, wait, when I saw this, I thought, I need to chat to Dougal and find out what was he thinking. How did this all pan out for him?
Now, let's keep the picture there. There you can, you know, that previous picture, the only one who's happy there is the president. And when I say the president, I'm talking about our president.
Yes.
Then the man here in the military outfit, he can't even blink. The other guy there, I don't know what he's doing. But yeah, you know, the guy was dressed in orange skin and blue suit. But yeah, look, our president looks happy. Listen, I looked at some of it. And even this image here, our president came across as presidential. That's the first thing. Regardless what you're talking about or whatever, came across as presidential. This was an ambush. There is no way that they could have foreseen that they're going to be flashed with videos and pictures.
Lights being switched off.
This was trying to get our president a little off guard and maybe spiral. And he was trying to pull a Zelensky. Remember the thing he had with the Ukraine guy?
Exactly.
So our president is a master negotiator. This is where people who might not even like Cyril Ramaphosa could actually say, wow, so he kept his calm. The one thing our president did was to show how presidential he can be and left with a huge amount of dignity. So I think it was a success. It did look a little bit weird when you had, and it makes sense that they had Rupert there, that they had Ernie Els there. You know what I mean? This is now to butter up, but that's a cheap tactic. Do you know what I mean? That's a cheap tactic. However, let's not be fooled. When you show images of an opposition, and when I say opposition, not the same political party, which they use the EFF here in this instance. At the States, it's exactly the same. They are, and I'm not saying we're talking extreme left and extreme right here, but there will be different viewpoints. So you can take anything to tailor your belief system. Whatever Donald Trump has done, and this is the biggest lesson here, when it comes to misinformation, inaccurate information, disinformation. It doesn't matter how powerful and who you are, you will be made to look foolish. Because that one image of all the crosses, somebody has come out and said this was done for a protest.
Yeah.
Those aren't graves.
And he kept on saying it's graves.
And I remember the president of the club actually said, well, I would like to know where that's from. Do you know what I mean? These weren't graves. But this happens when you don't have the right information. Now, you can't also blame Donald Trump because it's not like he researched himself. He's given the information. Here it is. He takes it on face value that this is 100% accurate. But once again, this is why it's important. Whatever the opinion is, whatever the situation is, there are three sides to a story. This side of the story, that side, the truth. And trust me, the truth is probably not the truth because it doesn't fit in with your opinion. Do you know what I mean? So this is the important thing. I think our president just came through a lot better than Donald Trump here. And I'm sorry that Donald Trump didn't, that he tried to do this because he showed a characteristic of himself, which we know is there, but it's rock and roll, it's made up. The most important thing out of this is, it wasn't about the meeting and saying the thing about the 49ers that win. Let them go. I've been saying for months, if you don't want to be here, I've been saying for years, if you don't want to be here because you don't believe and you don't have the hope and you don't have the dedication that this can be a phenomenal place, then this is not the place for you.
It's not the place for
It's
you.
like a marriage. Not all marriages will last. Some of them, if you're happy with the divorce and you can see, then do it. So this is exactly what those 49 people did, and good luck to them. The thing is, once the information for why this happened is
the genocide.
No, this is not genocide. This is not genocide.
genocide.
But the most important thing here, once we have the G20, which is happening here a little bit later in South Africa, the US has taken the presidency or the chairpersonship over from us. So it is vital because what's the guy, Mark Rubio, Secretary of State or whatever, said, no, we're not going to come here because you know, we have anti-American propaganda, blah, 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 and all of this and the other. It is super vitally important for them to come here. You know what I mean? That is important to take it. And it's got nothing to do with what we've said. What it does mean, if they don't come, it shows the disregard that the Americans will then have for everybody involved, for all the other nations. That is what it says. So it is always about the alternative view. You can't blame President Trump if he wanted to pull a funniger one on Ramaphosa, but the one thing I can tell you, you can certainly tip your hat to President Ramaphosa because he looked presidential. He was quiet. He was quiet.
The quick one, Dugald, were you aware of the fact that apparently there was a whole bunch of so-called Afrikaner, white Afrikaner farmers supposed to have been that left again on Thursday?
No, I wasn't.
And apparently it was hush-hush. We still don't know how many of them
Well,
left.
you don't want to make fun. Another group of 49ers.
Another group of 49ers. Maybe 50 this time around. Left again. But you know what? Like we said, bye-bye. See you. Goodbye.
So they left like, they didn't leave on like the last one. They left like on the regular commercial
Thursday,
flight. Under the pretense, we're going to go have a vacation.
We don't know.
All right.
We don't know. But word is that they had again arrived. And yeah.
And the thing is, if you... Look, there are different motivations here. This is what you want, what I want.
Exactly.
So I want people to come here. I want experts of something, right? So now South African farmers obviously got like a great reputation.
Yeah.
Let's get them. They obviously, we don't want to be here.
Exactly.
Go. Like seriously, go. But I didn't know another group left.
Another group left. Just on the topic.
Maybe it was the chobbies of the first group.
Probably the rest of the family.
Had to be.
So one of the other things that happened the weekend, Dugald, was an inaugural. Remember we spoke about the Miss South Africa Continental 2025. So it happened the weekend, and one of the performers, which is from Balha, she is Vida Fantabisha. Just how do you pronounce it very nice? Is it Vida Fantabisha?
Oh, Vida Fantabisha.
There we go. Took the crown to become the first Miss South Africa Continental in history. History was made. So there you go. Well done to you, Vida. There's she.
There's Vida Fantabisha.
Well done and hats off to you. So she will be representing South Africa in Chicago this August. Yeah.
Good luck. Fingers crossed.
keep our fingers
And
crossed.
August
for you.
is like around the corner.
That's around the corner.
Yeah, good luck.
Then one of the other things that happened, Tyler, you know, our water baby.
Water, push to start.
Yeah, water baby. Tyler to host the 2024 Nickelodeon Kids Choice Awards. Well done to her as well. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. So that will be in 2025, and she will be the host at the debut. Well done, Tyler. You're moving, girlfriend. Well done.
Fantastic, fantastic.
Then, before we move on, I know you've got a lot to say in sports because quite a bit happened.
Yeah, there was
that you wanted
rugby.
to talk about.
And it sucked. You know, do I have to now talk about it? Yeah, there was rugby. Shame. Yeah, you know,
Shame
rugby.
you can say that again.
Yeah, so yeah, there was some rugby. Obviously, the Stormers played. Our team, my team, they played against Glasgow. And they represented something similar that you would see just before you flush. So that's what they did. Didn't go too well.
It didn't go well at all.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Then the Sharks at Munster. This was now... because I didn't watch the game, but I heard about it. And I heard about it as I made my way here. That for the first time ever, there was a penalty shootout. I'm not even sure if you call it a penalty shootout, but there was a penalty taking thingy-bobby. First time this has happened. Where everybody kicks for post. Well, not everybody. You get like 6 goes.
Yeah.
And then one of the Munster Okies missed.
Yes.
And the Sharks won. So it was like that,
Yeah.
Because, and this is great, but what I would like to see, and I want the prop to kick, or a hooker, or somebody that you don't expect.
You
is gonna
imagine,
kick.
yeah.
But yeah, so the first time this happened, so this is actually quite something.
It's something to, I've never ever seen it. And I mean, the producers played the video for us, and I was like, oh my word, it looks like soccer. You know, we've got all these dots.
Oh, you have a penalty shootout, yeah.
Yes, a penalty shootout. And I mean, look at this. I mean, it was amazing. I've never ever seen something like this. And apparently it was talk all over the internet, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was crazy, crazy.
But this is quite something. So
And
that's
then he got hurt.
Yeah, shame.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got hurt. Now, apparently, there's been the talk about it that it wasn't really hurt. It was all this distracting tactics, you know.
serious?
Yeah, you know, who knows at the end of the day. It didn't matter, though, because the guy who actually kicked after that oak there, he actually got it. So it's all fine and well. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, so he got the kick. He did what we call a little bit of a vur-vur. Hopefully we see the kick, because it looks like he's going to burst.
Yeah.
And see, there I would have just kicked.
You would have just kicked.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I would have just kicked there. But
Yeah.
anyway. So yeah, but this is all just like concentration, because obviously if there's pain or no pain, it doesn't matter. But yes, you now got to reset and get focused again. So that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he doesn't really look in pain, does he?
That's what I'm saying. It's you know, you're not 100% sure.
Yeah, but well done. So the Sharks went through then, and then obviously Bulls against Edinburgh.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that went well as well. So well done to the Bulls. Well done to the Sharks. Stormers. Yeah.
Yeah, not so good.
Yeah,
Not so
nice
good.
shirts.
Look at the wing. There was the wing.
Yeah.
That's
so
what everybody's
apparently,
talking about,
yeah,
this wing.
he was wing, but
He winked at him before he kicked.
yeah, maybe he just wanted to check. Want to have a beer later? I don't know. What's the?
We'll chat
Or,
later. Yeah.
well, I don't
Let's have a
know
beer.
what's going on in his
Probably,
mind. Or he's
probably.
playing, I don't know. Or really, I'm not sore, I'm okay. Like I said, sore. Or you know, I don't know.
We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know what it is. But yeah, that's it. So yeah, and then that was it from the rugby perspective. And
Quick
then,
one, before you went on to, you forgot, Dougal. The Springboks are back at the end of this month, Dougal. They will be facing the Barbarians at Cape Town DHL Stadium on the 28th of June. So don't miss it. I'm looking forward to it. It's one of our first games.
the Barbarians, the Barbars. So yeah, the Barbarians, which is...
Now we're done with rugby, Yuki.
Yeah.
I mean, Yuki.
I don't want to must speak to somebody. We get a ticket. Yeah, we must speak.
We need to.
But then, yeah, so football in front, obviously, seasons have ended everywhere pretty much.
Yeah.
You know, it's all done. The people from Liverpool are still celebrating. And there was this incident during the trophy parade as well. Horrible incident.
Wow.
Yeah,
It was terrible.
I saw some footage there. So this is that is really not how it should be. It just shows us the world sometimes we live in. Can go a little weird and crazy, but our thoughts are with those people, and we hope they make a speedy recovery. Definitely, because imagine you out there with your family celebrating, and then something like that. So definitely our thoughts with it. I'm a huge Liverpool fan, as you know, as you are. Unlike some of the people who work on the show who support Man United, but they don't parade anyway, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, our thoughts are with them. But and look, I follow the Premier League. I don't follow really Bundesliga or Eredivisie or Serie A. I don't really La Liga. I don't follow it. I follow the Premier League. And there's big rumors, obviously, with transfers happening. Obviously, there's a Club World Cup coming up in just a few weeks. My team, Liverpool, won't be playing. They'll be soaking up the sun and holidaying. So that is coming up. So there's a couple of internationals, of course, in the next couple of days as well. So for folks to look forward to as far as football is concerned. But all the attention was, of course, on the UEFA Champions League, which took place, which PSG literally murdered Inter Milan. That was a huge score. Well done to PSG. And there they are, a young team. And it's amazing when the big stars all went away. There's no Kylian Mbappe, no Neymar, none of that. A young team, and look what they've done. The way their wingbacks played, they were absolutely magnificent. Well done to them. Very well done.
Crazy.
So there it is. That is it from the sporting front. Other than that,
that's it. So it's basically the end of our show, guys. But next week, don't miss out. Guess who we're going to have on our show, Dougal?
Listen, I'm looking forward to this because this is somebody when I was a child was like this. This was like big.
Exactly.
This is like big. This is big. So you don't want to miss this one. Join us next week because I want to give a clue, but let me just tell you straight up front, Yvonne Chaka Chaka is going to be with us.
That's it.
There we go. It's as simple as that.
As simple as that. So we're looking forward to that interview and you must not miss it. So look out for the ads that we will be placing during the week and then we'll see you next week, Monday.
See you then. Thank you very much. Remember to like and subscribe and share this one. We really appreciate it if you could subscribe. And then we'll see you next time on Mahala Monday.
That's right.
Bye.
See you. Bye.
Wait. It's not bye yet.
It's not bye yet.
I still have something to say. I don't know exactly what it is. But it will come to mind now.
It's going to come to mind. But we're looking forward to next week. I'm extremely excited about next week. So, yeah, looking forward to that.
I don't want to say it anymore. It's okay. We'll see you then. Cheers, everybody.
Bye.